Coach, first off, congratulations. You get out rebounded and before 17 turnovers and hold you under 60 points. What does this win say about your group of guys?
I should have Tim up here with me because all the kids came up, but I've said it, you know, and since I think we had that celebration party going to the NCAA, and we kind of got left out. I look back at, you know, all the things that these kids have been through. And even outcomes really aren't the important thing, just how they persevere and care about each other. It's pretty remarkable. I thought we rebounded great second half. First half, you know, they got almost half the missed shots, and then shot it fairly well. Second half, I thought for the most part we really rebounded the ball, and then we were completely out of whack on offense. They did a great job of kind of disrupted us, but you know, we made enough big plays. Nick, you know, struggled shooting the ball against them. He had to play so many minutes. He comes up with some huge shots. You know, Ben, you know, just gets better and better. He makes a runner. Jordan makes a tip. I mean, it looked like we were ordained, you know. But I told the kids, I've been in a lot of locker rooms, and very few times I've been proud of guys that I've been lucky enough to coach, because I've always had really good effort, but this group, this win is kind of unbelievable.
You've won an awful lot of games. Can you rank it against other big games, considering the unique circumstances of tonight?
Well, I think you know, again, I've been really lucky because, you know, going into dressing rooms, most of the time, I've never doubted the effort of the guys I've been able to coach. But to see how this game transpired, you know, Sterling, you know, that's our mistake. You know, we went over it that you're not allowed to leave the bench, but he's checking in, you know, so it's a normal reaction. But they were disciplined enough not to leave the bench, so that's our problem. But then he's out of the game, and you know, we're so careful about foul trouble. And I thought we did a good job of playing without foul, and I don't know how Mick would feel, but to think that Jure had to play 21 minutes, Marcus hadn't practiced. Marcus re-injured his ankle. He had to play 20-something minutes. Shake plays 40 minutes, and Nick played almost the whole game as well, and then we beat a quality team. That blows my mind.
With guys like Nick and Marcus who have been through so much, do you even have to say much on the bench? I know obviously you're in there, but what do they say? Do they take over sometimes down the stretch?
No, Nick gets so emotional. Sometimes I got to be real careful what I say to him, but I know where his heart is, so that's what I like. But Ben Moore stepped up, 3:40 to go. Ben just said, hey man, we just got to get some stops. We're down 7, they have the ball, and you know, Ellis makes 2 free throws. You know, that was it. And the way Cobb was shooting, I'm kind of surprised that one didn't go in. But I almost pulled my hair out when Nick had the ball late and threw up the floor to Ben. I was kind of hoping that he would keep it a little bit. But you know, that's just the way he plays. So somebody open. But I told Jordan, I thought Jordan, when you consider they're big people, and the numbers they throw at you, I thought Jordan and Ben were just incredible. You know, we had 11 blocks. That was really significant.
Larry, could you better explain the rule that led to Sterling leaving the game?
Yeah, well, I know it's an NBA rule. If there's a skirmish or a fight, you can't leave the bench. The only people that can leave the bench are the head coaches. So they considered that a kind of a skirmish, and their bench, those kids didn't leave and get on the court. And Sterling just ran out. He was checking in. And the referee, they were great about it. They told me, Larry, you know, if he would have stepped and then tried to get back, we would have been. But there's nothing they could do about it. And Sean Stout, one of our coaches, pointed out, and there was another game, I think a Temple game, that he reminded our kids about it. And we just kind of forgot. But you win a game and it's a coaching point to teach. So, but I looked at Tim after that game and I just couldn't believe what I just witnessed. I still don't know what I just saw.
You mentioned the 11 blocks. How common is it to have more block shots than fouls committed by your whole team?
Well, I don't know. I don't think, you know, I don't like to talk. I didn't think we fouled. You know, I really think we defended before they took shots, but, and I think we retrieved most of our blocks, which was really good. But I don't know if I've been in a game like this. You know, David Robinson used to block 11 shots in warm-ups, but you know, we blocked shots against an athletic team, and kept the ball in play. That was great.
Nick Moore with those two big three-pointers down at the end of the game. What has he meant to this program?
Oh man, it's phenomenal to watch him grow up as a person. You know, he's always had a huge heart and an unbelievable will to win. You know, I think he's 5 for 26 against Cincinnati last year, something like that. And he was 1 for 5 or 6 at one time. But he appreciates the big moment. And you know, again, this has been such a difficult situation because I'm looking at 3 seniors, and you realize what they've been deprived of. It's one thing for me. I can deal with it. I understand these new rules and stuff, but they just care for each other, you know, and try for each other. So it's, and the way our crowd and the people around here have been, I think they understand that and appreciate that, and that's the best part.
Whose idea was it to send all 7 up here to talk to us?
I thought it'd be a nice thing to do, you know. I felt bad because we got some pretty good walk-ons, but they're a unique group. You know, we haven't had a full court practice, and I don't know how long. You know, Marcus is going to school at this time. So he's getting treatment, getting text messages from his mom to make sure that I give him rest, that he's able to study. You know, and I wanted to remind her we had a game, but I didn't feel the courage to do that.